Hello everyone, I'm back for a stretch. Turn this down, let me get you online and see what's going on. All right. Let me find you here. Here we are. All right, who's in for a stretch with me? I'll give you a couple minutes to sign on. We're gonna move through some stuff and get your body warm. Hi Mimi, just want to show you guys what I have going on over there. They are, I think they're ready for their stretch. I don't know if you are, but they are. And I went for a long run this morning in the woods. I don't know where she went, but so this isn't necessarily yoga, Mimi, but definitely will be ready for stretching, which I know a lot of us need. I definitely do. So I'll give you guys a minute or two. Who we got? Mimi, Michelle, JJ. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Remember, so important to stretch out those muscles. We've been doing all of this weight work, high intensity intervals. I know some of you guys are doing Zumba. It's still really important if you're doing your cardio and your weight training. Hi Cindy, that you take the time to stretch out your muscles as well. I know I don't feel like doing it a lot of times. Like I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna stretch for 10 minutes. And then I skip it. When I do it, it definitely makes me feel better. So always remember that when you do it, you take, half an hour, whatever it is. It's great that I can do this with you. So, hi Connie. It's just an important part of being fit, making sure that you're moving and stretching those muscles. So right now, just kind of give me some toe taps. Toe taps. And I want you to really point your toe. Really point your toe. Okay? Yeah. Feel that stretch in the front of your calf right there in your shins. Point it out. Point it out. So I'm trying to warm up your ankles a little bit because one of the first moves I'm going to have you get into is a low squat. All right? So we're not doing that yet. Don't worry. Hi, Christine. Did you get on the liquor store website, honey? So, this is how we're starting. Okay, now change it and make it a heel, your toe up, heel, and then switch, heel. Okay, and then switch. So I'm moving in this stretch. All right, so we're trying to get our muscles. I know some of you guys are warm. Lori, I know you did my class and some abs apparently. Did you do some abs? Hi Katie. Later. All right. Holding you to that, sweetie. So heel, toe up. Really pull those toes towards you. Pull it up. Pull it up. All right. One more. Hi Chris. And one more on the other side. Okay. Sit down. Take your feet a little wider than your hips. Turn your toes out, reach your arms up, reach, 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 look up between your hands, and then go ahead and fold forward as best you can right now. Now, when your feet are apart, it is a little easier to get down to the floor. So hang out here. I know it doesn't feel great, but what I want you to do is kind of bend in one knee, and then bend in the other knee, and then bend in the other knee. Don't go too fast. Hang down. Bend side to side just a little bit. Good. You should feel it starting to loosen just a little. Don't hold your breath. And when you bend the one knee, don't lock the other knee. Okay? Good. Now, come to the center. Center yourself up. Bend both knees just a little bit. Bend them. Push your butt back. And then start to roll up through your back. Roll up. Okay, so we're going to come down into wider and come into this nice low squat here, all right? Now what I want you to do is rock. Hi Lana, oh thank you. Hi Pam, hi Rosa. All right, so look at this. I'm just kind of rocking side to side. Christine, be careful. All right, I know that hip. All right, so this actually does open up in the hips a little bit. We got a bunch of Christinas on here today. And Nancy's, is here rocking side to side here, trying to find some movement. Open it up, open it up. Okay, so now center it up, Hands down, lift up your hips. Come back down, and then give me some movement side to side again. Oh, Rosie, you're so sweet. Good. This feels good. This makes me happy. And good. Now center it up. Straighten up the legs. Now don't not lock. Now if you can't straighten them up all the way, it's no big deal. Just do what you can and then come back down. And then side to side again. Oh yeah, good. Okay. One more time. Let's take your hands to the floor. Bring it up. Bend it down. And now take your right arm and press the back of your arm into your right knee. See how this is kind of opening up? And then what I want you to do is reach your left arm up to the sky as best you can. Reach, press that right open. Oh, yes. Good. Hold, breathe. Good. And then bring that down and press your left in. And then open up to the right. And try to make sure that your heels are on the floor here. You don't want to have your heels up off the floor. Good. Take it back down. Let's do it again on the right, pressing into that thigh and open. Hi, Tina. Good. And bring it back down. Push your left arm into your left thigh and then open up. Good. Bring it back down and straighten up those legs again. Straighten up those legs again. Hang down. Now you might find you got a little bit farther. Bend both knees. Roll yourself up. Roll it up. Roll it up. And this time walk your feet together. Squeeze your thighs together. Now squeeze them together and bring your hips forward. So when I say that, it's because a lot of times we tend to do this. So hips forward so you're stacked. Shoulders on top of hips. It's not a back bend. Okay? Shoulders on top of hips. Reach both arms up, grab your right wrist, and then lean over to the left side. Inhale up. You're gonna go to that side again, lean over as you exhale. Good, up. One more time to that side, over. And then up, take your arms down and give me some circles. Circles. Some mobility. Yes. Inhale, both arms up. Grab your left wrist. Lean over to the right. Hi, Mary. Good. Breathe. Inhale up. Exhale, lean it over. You just see the pups there just like totally passed out. Hopefully they don't get some inhale up. Super duper energy and come running down at me like they do. Although that's enjoyable for you guys, I know. Inhale up, good, and this time arm circles, they come forward and back around. Good, so you can build in some warmth there. Nice, one more. And I want those arms all the way up, reach, and then fold yourself forward. So if you can't come to the floor, that's okay. Now it's gonna feel different because your feet are together. Shake out your head a little bit. Bend your knees if you need to. Actually, let's do that. Let's all drop your butt a little bit. Drop your butt. And then straighten your knees. Don't lock. Bend. And then straighten your knees. Good. Bend again. Straighten your knees. And then from here, step back with your right foot. So step back with your right foot. And then take your knee, your right knee to the floor. Okay, so if this is uncomfortable for this back knee, go grab a pillow, stick the pillow under there. Okay, right here, just hold. And we're gonna reach your arms up. We're gonna do this a little differently than we normally do. We're kind of flowing through it just a little bit. So inhale, and then exhale, bring your hands down, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, and then exhale, straighten your back leg and lift your left toes. Breathe. Good. Come back down. Drop your back knee. Inhale up. And then exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale back down. Inhale up. straighten your front leg. Flex those toes, and then exhale, bring it down. So right here, reach up now, staying right here. See it right here. Okay, so now you have your right knee is on the floor still. If you need that to be on, again, a pillow, this is a little hard right here. All right, I want you to start reaching side to side. Okay, so reach side to side, but try not to move your lower body. So when you reach your right arm over, you should feel a big stretch through this right hip flexor, all right? Reach over. Oh, that feels great. Hi, Linda. Hi, Amanda. You stretching with me early? Good. Side to side. All right, and now I want you to take your right arm over and then just reach as best you can. Reach, reach. Squeeze your butt on the right side just a little bit. Good. Take it up. Both arms come up. Take your right hand to the outside of your left knee and then reach your left arm to touch the back of your left thigh. If you're like, no, that's not happening. Okay, so if you can't touch the back thigh, you can't touch here, then just put your hand on your hip. Point your elbow behind you. Hold. Wherever that arm is, I want you to reach both arms up. Bring your hands down to either side of your feet. Straighten your back leg and then come back to your forward fold. Hold right here. Now right here again, let's bend in your knees and then straighten. I'm gonna bring my feet together because it feels better for me, but if your feet apart feels better, then do that. One more. Now bend and step back with your left foot. Drop it. Inhale it up. Breathe. Not really yoga. We are stretching, but we're moving through these stretches. Good. Take it down. Straighten your back leg and lift your right toes. Come down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come up. See how we're moving through this. Exhale, down. Inhale, straighten the back and the front leg. Press back with those heels in the back. Press up with the front toes. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it down. Good, and let's come back up here. So whoop, hold that right there. Hold it. Hello, Jen. Hello, Marianne. Okay, so right here in this position, hold it. Good, and I want you to start your movement side to side. Just move. Move through it. You don't have to touch the floor. Just stretch from side to side. And again, I am very tight in my hip flexors and my quads. So I definitely feel this as I go side to side in the front of that back leg. So in the front of my left leg. Good. And then I want you to take your left arm, reach over, and hold it. Oof. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Take it up. Now reach your arms up. Take your left hand to the outside and your right hand to the back of your right thigh or to your hip and point your elbow back. Look over your shoulder if it feels okay. Breathe. Good. Take that right arm, reach it up. Bring your left arm to meet it. Bring your hands down. And then we step forward to your forward fold again. Okay, to the forward fold. Yes, we do. Good. Bend your knees. Straighten them back up. Bend your knees. Straighten them back up. And roll yourself back up to standing. Roll yourself back up to standing. So right here, what I want you to do, it's going to be a little bit weird, is just kind of circle your hips. So push your hips in. Okay, circle them around a little bit. No, it's not high intensity intervals. Good, other direction. Notice if you feel this in the front here, right above your pelvic bones. Notice if you would feel any discomfort there. And I don't mean like pain, I mean it's just sore. One more. Good. Inhale up. Good. So you're going to fold forward again. Fold forward again. Now come back to your hands and knees. Okay? Uncurl your toes under and bring your feet wide. From here, come back into a wide child's pose. So look at this. You're bringing your knees and your feet wide. Come back. Come back. Knees are wide. Good. So we're trying to stretch out those inner thighs. If you need it to be wider, then do so. Press it back. Hold. Now, if you're like, oh my God, then just stay right here. Okay? Breathe. Breathe. Hold it. Breathe. And come back to your hands. Now, I want you to walk your hands forward so you're on your knees a little bit more, okay? And your feet are up. So take your feet over to one side, try to touch the feet to the floor, and then take them to the other side. If you can't touch them to the floor, that's okay. So go side to side, but you go slowly and move slowly through the movement, okay? Move slowly through it. Notice where you feel any tightness. Pam, we were just talking about that show where we met, me and Kevin, last night. I met Pam. It's funny, she lives here, but I met her in Atlantic City for the first time. We went to see Rod Stewart and Cyndi Lauper for my birthday. Good, bring it one more time to the other side. This was what, 2 years ago now? I think it's 2 years. Good, bring it back to the center and go back to that wide child's pose. Okay, bring your chest down if you can. If you can't, you're right here. Okay, right here, hold. Good. Come back up, come back up. All right, we're gonna go one more time back to that wide squat. Yeah, okay. So what I want you to do here is start to move your knees sort of side to side, move your knees side to side, and then eventually see if you can touch your knees down to the floor, okay? So mobility through those hips. Mobility through the hips. That should feel good. You're like, no, it really doesn't. No, it does. Breathe. And now just hold one side. Hold one side. Press down a little bit. Press. And other side. Bring it back to the center. Good, guess what we're doing? We're gonna stand up again. Straighten the legs. And now walk your fingers forward just a little bit. Fold down, and then walk your feet back to a plank position and drop your hips. Okay, uncurl your toes. Now look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Try not to dip your hips. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right. One more time on each side. And good. So right here, hands and knees, I want you to take an inhale, arch your back. Exhale, pull your belly button to your spine and round your back. Good, stay there. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Hey, Julie. Hey, Jesse. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, arch. Exhale, flatten your back out. And let's come over to your butt. Come to your butt. So, I'm going to have you take your feet wide and your knees wide, okay? Lean back. And again, through those hips, rock your knees side to side. See if you can press the inner thigh or the inner knee to the floor. Okay, so you're moving slowly and gently. Okay, so you're not going crazy here. We're not doing burpees, nothing like that. Now take the right leg down and hold it. And you might even feel a stretch through open in that chest in the right side. Hold. Good, and switch. Oh, good, Mimi. Yeah, you know, sometimes holding a stretch is fantastic, don't get me wrong, but sometimes moving through the motion and through the stretch definitely feels good to do. Okay, so bring it back to the center and come to your back. So pull your knees into your chest and take circles with your knees. Yeah, my hips are always tight. All right, what's important, and that you guys are going to learn something that all those people that don't stretch are not going to know. It is very important, switch directions, for your blood flow to your lower body to keep those hips loose, okay? Very important to keep those hips loose. We want blood flow to the lower body so that we don't get cramps in our feet, hamstrings, you know what I'm talking about. All right, toes to the floor, knees are apart, arms are out to the side, and the same thing, I want you to sort of rock your hips, or rock your knees side to side, and just go as far as it feels good. Side to side. And one more. Good. Okay. So let's take your left leg straight up in the air and flex your foot for me. Flex your foot. Now, if you're here, this is totally fine. Bend your knee a little so you get it a little closer in. Okay? Now, inhale and exhale. See if you can press your heel up to the sky and bring your toes closer to you. So you see how you can press and then you can bring it in. All right? So it's important to breathe. If you're like, it's not going to happen. So inhale, and then exhale, bring your foot back a little bit more. Now what helps is to push this foot into the floor. All right, so push that foot into the floor. Now grab onto that leg, relax it. Inhale. Exhale, press your right foot into the floor and see if you can get this left leg a little closer to you. Relax. And down. Switch legs. So other one up, arms are out. All right, if you're bent, that's fine. Inhale. Exhale, press and bring it in towards you if you can. Press into your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can do a little bit more. It's work, right? So you're pressing into this leg, but you're stretching. Now grab onto that leg. Inhale. Press and pull. So press your left foot in and pull your right leg in. Good. Very nice. All right, release it down. Oh, good. So let's take your hips again. Left leg is crossed over right. Press your left knee open. All right, now when that happens, sometimes this right hip lifts up. So try to just do that without getting like a counter movement in the hip. So press that open as best you can. Hi, Gina. Now, inhale. And as you exhale, press that knee in towards your hand like you're trying to bring it in this way. Press it in. And then relax. Good. Inhale. Exhale, press that knee against your hand. And then relax it. Now cross that left leg all the way over your right. And bring your arms out to the side. And then I want you to bring your knees over to the right. Now do that as best you can without lifting the left side of your body. Hold right there. How are we doing on time here? Oh, we're good. Breathe. Should feel good. Big inhale. Now let go. Good. Then carefully bring it back up. Nice. Bring that down. Cross your right leg over your left. Now this is my, 90-year-old hip over here. So I want you to press that knee open. I have trouble on this side. Sometimes I get a little pop when I do this. So inhale. And as you exhale, press that knee into your hand as if you're trying to bring it in toward you. Good, and then relax. Inhale. Exhale, press that knee in toward you. And then relax. And push it open a little bit more. Nice. And then cross that right leg over. Cross it over, arms out to your side. And drop it over to the other side. Good. Hey, Heidi. Nice. Stretch. Really reach your right arm out. Doing a nice little twist there. All right. Bring it back up carefully. Nice. Uncross, and then let your knees fall open. Let them fall open. So you can take your hands wherever it feels good here. I like them on my stomach, but that doesn't mean you need to do that. So right here, just kind of little butterflies. Don't do that if it doesn't feel good. Like if it doesn't, it's not right for you. Just a little butterfly, a little bounce in there. Bounce. Okay. Now, relax the legs. Inhale, and we're going to do that press again. So as you exhale, press the bottoms of your feet together, and that's going to feel like your knees are going to want to lift a little bit. Press, and then relax. Inhale. Exhale, press the bottoms of your feet together. Press them. And then inhale, relax. Stay there. So bring your arms out to the side one more time. Carefully bring your right knee up, foot flat. Left knee up, foot flat. And then start to rock gently side to side again. Okay, so I'm going to have you come, we're going to come back up to seated, but what I want you to do first is bring your knees into your chest, roll over to your right side, bring your left arm with you, and then that's how I want you to get up right now. So just pressing from the side to bring yourself up, okay? So from here, yeah, let's do legs out, why not? From here, legs out. Now shake them out a little. Okay, that feels good. Shake them out, shake them out. Shake, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Back to a seated cross. All right, so this should feel better. I know we didn't sit from this position when we started, but this should feel better just from the things that you did than if you normally sat like this out of nowhere, right? So I want to get a little bit of neck in here, all right? So we're gonna bring your arms down into your side, into your lap here. Just relax them. I'm gonna just start you just moving your head slowly side to side. Again, it's movement through the motion. You've heard me say this before, that there's things that are awesome technology-wise that help us, like this, get connected with each other. Things that are in our cars that help us. Like years ago, now I'm really going to show my age here, side to side. We actually had to get up to change the TV channel. You remember that? It's like, who's going to change the channel? No, it's like, where's the remote? So there's things though, take it up, look over one side, another side. There's things that are awesome new technologies, but then they make us lazy. They make us do things that we don't normally do. So one of my biggest pet peeves, especially neck and rotation of the spine, is the fact that we don't turn around to look in your cars anymore because of backup cameras. You should probably still look anyway. All right, go back to the center, bring chin to chest. But that, like, looking back and twisting motion is, you know, something that we're not doing now because of that. And it is important to have those motions in your daily life, moving and twisting in different ways. Okay, so bring your head forward. I want you to bring your ear down toward your shoulder. Now you're just going to like bring your chin down a little bit toward your shoulder, and then bring it back to look forward. Do that again. The other thing is always looking down at your phone or looking down at your computer. Good. Look forward, and then bring it up and go to the other side. So give it over. All right, and then chin. And this is slow. You don't rush through it. I'm looking over there. Yeah, I'm going to show you the dogs in a second because they're so damn cute. Good. And up. Okay, so listen. Let's go to the other side. Just down, just down. Now take your right hand and reach out. And then what I want you to do is bring your hands back. Bring your hand back. So now you feel this not only in the neck, but the front of the shoulder. And then I want you to turn your palm up and then turn it back down, or turn the hand as much as you can without rounding forward. Good. Turn it and turn it. So mobility in that shoulder. Good. And see if you can rotate as much as possible in that shoulder. One more. Good. Bring the arm back first and then the head up. Bring it down, go to the other side. Bring your left arm out. Bring your hand back. Ooh, that side's tight, right? So, back open and turn. So we're turning from your shoulder, not just your hand. Turn, actually opening your chest and then turning it again. Good. And if this bothers your neck, actually, if it feels too much to have your head down, you can do this with your head up and you'll still feel it, I promise. One more. And nice. Okay, so let's come to the center. You're gonna bring your chin in like you're making a double chin. And then bring it forward. Chin in, double chin. Don't look. And forward. One more time. In. Forward. In. Forward. And one more. In. And forward. And one more movement, guys. Take your chest, okay? I want you to touch right in the center of your chest here. And then I want you to imagine that you have on like a Wonder Woman or a Superwoman or a Superman, whatever shirt you have on underneath. And I want you to imagine you're ripping it apart as you pull your elbows back, open. And then round. Okay, let me see that big W or that big S, open. And then round, that should feel really good. So the inhale here is here, open. And round. One more time, open. One more time, round. Inhale it up. Bring your hands together, bring them down to your heart. You guys, I hope this helped you just a little bit to feel a little bit of tension release, or just slow you down. Hopefully you don't want to take a nap now. But I do want to show you this real quick again. It's the cutest thing ever, and I'm so proud that they stayed there like this the whole time. Look at this. Look how cute they are. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we have boxing at 9 o'clock. Facebook Live. Join me. Thank you. Bye, guys.